Hello and welcome, everyone. We're back here for our first Modern League after Oko, Mox Opal, and Lattice's ban. We're playing Mardu Stoneblade today for one of my Patreons, Anthony Zolman. Anthony submitted this deck list to me. I'll go over it a little bit more in just a second, but with the talk of Patreon, I want to remind everyone I do have a Patreon. I have a few different tiers you can sign up for. $1, you get any of the basic format, standard, historic, pioneer, or modern. $5, you get extended down to legacy and vintage. You get to pick one deck. At $10, you get two decks a month from one of each format, and they can be different formats. So if you want to try, a modern deck and a standard deck, or modern and pioneer, we also have a Discord that we'll start using. We can communicate, talk deck ideas, talk strategy on certain decks, talk formats, bans, whatever. $20 tier. With that, I will start posting exclusive content to those people on here, such as, like, I already posted one back in May, loved last year, about Modern Horizon before it came out, stuff like that. And then $50, you get up to 5 deck lists. And there's other things that I'll start doing once we get more patrons. I also have a Twitter where I post all of my stuff, my videos. I share links or share posts, like this one right here was day one of MTG Austin Breakdown. So just stuff like that. Like, I also shared Jerry Thompson deck idea for Theros Beyond Death. Stuff like that. Alright, so let's go over the deck. I have a couple concerns before we get too far into this deck that I want to discuss first. Alright, so those concerns are, number one, we have a lot of Shambling Vents. That's 3 Shambling Vents. That's a lot of tapped lands. I think they're the best man land we have access to, and the life gain I think is important, since Anthony said that he was worried about the burn matchup, which is why we get a lot of choice on here. I'm not sure. We'll see if it affects us. It might be too many. But I do like Shambling Vents in general. On the topic of lands, we only have 23, with no filtering, no draws, nothing like that. That might be a little too few. Then again, our curve is pretty low, so it's possible we'll be okay. We are a Blood Moon deck, so we do have a lot of non-basic lands, which could hurt us. So we'll see. We'll see. We're also playing more white spells than normal Mardu lists do. In Path to Exile over Fatal Pushes. Now, for me personally, I'm not a Path to Exile and Mardu fan. I like Push better, but to each their own. Path to Exile might be better. We'll see. We'll have to take a look and see. We're going to play it like this. And lastly is Pack Rat is interesting. I don't know how I feel about it, but we'll see. We'll just have to see how it goes. Playing the Stoneforge package with Sword of Light and Shadow and Batterskull. Now, something that Anthony did say is that he was worried about decks like Burn was a concern of his. So he's trying to hedge against Burn by playing 4 Inquisition with 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Collective Brutalities, and then the Shambling Vents and Light and Shadow. Those hedges are for against Burn, which I like. I don't think that's a bad idea. One thing, though, we don't know what the meta really is going to look like right now, so I think Light and Shadow and Fire and Ice are perfectly fine swords. But I think, depending on what we see, Feast and Famine might be really good too, but we'll have to see. So those are my concerns. 2 Swamps, 1 Plains, 1 Mountain. Not a lot of basics when we're playing Blood Moon, but we also only have 1 double pip card in Liliana. We have 1 Chandra Torch Defiance in the sideboard, 2 Angers, a 3rd Blood Moon, another Collective Brutality, Damnation, some Camballs, 2 Rest in Peace, 2 Stony Silences, 2 Explosives, and a Sword of Feast and Famine. Sword of Fire and Ice. I do like the sideboard. I do like the way the main deck is constructed. We're going to play some matches here. I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, on the play for round 1. Alright, well, this hand's a little awkward with the Blood Moon and all dual lands, or all non-basics. But I'll keep it. Our hand is quite disruptive. Here's definitely a spot where leading on Thoughtseize would most likely have been a little bit better. But we'll see. If there's something like Burn, we can always 3-mode Collective Brutality. Nope, they are very likely going to be Escape Shift or something like that. Yep. Alright, well. We need to draw some fetch lands here so we can get, oh. Okay, well, let's take a Prime. And play this tapped. Yeah, unfortunately, I think we might just have to go into this, cut off all the basics. Interesting to see the addition of a Boreal Grazer. I don't know if that's right or not. Yep. If we draw a Plains or a Swamp, I'm definitely going to probably Blood Moon this turn. That's it. 3 cards left in their hand. 2 unknown. They named Giant. Well, it's interesting they put the tapped land into play. See, the problem is they'll still be able to get 2 forests next turn. I think we play Stoneforge and hope they don't have. And they hope they don't have an untapped land. Possible it was wrong to get the Batterskull there. This has to get a. Oh no, it doesn't. Come on, no untapped green source. Damn it, they had an untapped green source. Alright, so here comes the Primeval Titan, and I think we're done. I'm quite confident this game's over with now. Okay, so they're just a red-green Field of the Dead deck. They're not even Titan Shift. Alright. Well. This is definitely a spot that Path to Exile is better than not Path to Exile. So. Yep. Now here's we should have done it during their upkeep. Yeah, that was bad. Alright, so here's the problem. We still don't have any colored mana. So this time we're going to put Batterskull into play. Or they're going to make at least 2 more zombies. Yeah. Alright, I'm assuming they're going to Valakut kill us here. Hmm. Okay. They've selected 6 cards, so I'm 7 cards now. I'm assuming they have us, but like I said, I'd like to see it first. Yep. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Okay, so we want Blood Moon. We want Angers. I want Chandra. Alright, so take out Liliana's. And I'm gonna cut I think an Inquisition, because Inquisition's just not as powerful. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, I think this is a while we have Blood Moon, I still just think that's a little weak against the big mana decks in the format by itself. I think we need some Damping Spheres or something to go along with it. But I like the sideboard for the most part. The Rest in Pieces, Stony Silences, Chem Balls are nice for against Burn and Storm. Yeah. It's possible we're supposed to just slam the Blood Moon and hope that us being locked out of our colors doesn't matter. That's why I'm bringing in Chandra now, so that we can have at least a card that can get there. Also playing 8 fetches. It's a pretty good amount, I guess, with 1 duel, 2 duel. I think the 4 Blackcleave Cliffs is something we could change. I'm talking too much about changing stuff. I like the way the deck looks. I like the idea of Pack Rat. I think it's a really cool card. I like Dreadhorde Arcanist. We'll play first. Alright, well, I'm going to keep this 100%. I'd be happier if this was a Thoughtseize, but... Oh, wait. This is my only... Jesus. That's my only red source. Oh, God. Explore, Soccer Tribe, Elder, Veil of Summer. Let's just take Soccer Tribe, Elder. Since we only have 1 discard spell in our hand. Yep, you're going to hold up Veil of Summer. Well... I mean... it is what it is, right? Yep, Castle Garenberg, Explore. Play Stomping Grounds untapped. Yeah, man. Alright, deck. I'd love to draw a red source here. Honestly, at this point, I'd go as far as saying if we draw a red source, we probably win. Yep. Well. Hmm. All right, for you. See if the pack rat clock is gonna be fast enough. All right, another mountain. I like it. Yep. All right, down to 4. Well, this right here kind of makes me a believer in pack rat, to be honest. Alrighty. Woo! Pack rat got there. It was actually the blood moon, but pack rat gets the credit here. All right. Yeah, I mean, I think we just run it back the same. You know what is interesting though? Now that I think about it, because of Veil of Summer, playing Path over Fatal Push is actually kind of good. I might be a believer on that. This end's kind of lackluster, but we're gonna keep it because we can get all of our mana. And I mean, ideally, I'll draw like a lightning bolt or something here. All right, well. Yep, search for tomorrow suspended. Guess who has Veil of Summer in their hand? Alright, Dreador Arcanist not as good as our good old buddy Pack Rat, but you should still do some work. Alright. Yep. Yep. Problem is here they get to have both their forests, so Rexage. Yep. Alright, well we gotta draw another Blood Moon here. I ain't gonna do it, Chief. Yeah. Guess let's throw a bolt at their face now too. Yeah. It ain't looking good for us here. Unless their hand is just no... Oh, fuck. Yeah, okay, we're dead. Yep. Pretty dead. It's weird they got Bog, but okay. I would say they have a black spell in their hand that they need to cast. I don't think... Yeah, actually, let's just pass and... Yeah. Lingering Souls. We still can't beat zombies. Yep, pay your pact. Path to Titan. Yep. I brought my Angers, right? Yeah. Alright, well. Oh, shit. Yay. Alright, we're... Drebor ain't gonna do it. Mm-hmm. I mean, it really didn't matter. Alright. So, to note, Field of Dead is probably a problem. But we'll be back in just a minute for the next round. We'll see how it goes. Alright, on the play for round 2 here. Alright, yeah, I like this hand. Seems good. We'll go turn 1 Inquisition, turn 2 Shambling Man's Thoughtseize. Batter Skull's a little awkward, but oh, they're going to 4. They might be Tron. It's very possible on a mulligan of 4 we might just get a concession in face of Inquisition. Oh, we were definitely right. It's Tron. Next turn we'll take their Great Creator. Alright, Bolt. Ooh, Jesus. We're playing Path. Let's take the harder one to beat. Something good? Well, I'd say that's pretty good. Alright, so I'm leaving myself open to get caught by Natural Tron. But they've had one draw step to draw another Tron land. Fuck me. Yeah, we could have stopped that easily. Now we're dead. Yeah, fuck. It feels pretty good to be an idiot. Alright, that was my punt. I want to take a turn to try and start developing things on the board, and that was a waste of time, and now we have no white source, so... Yeah, we actually shouldn't have blood mooted, because the only way we're getting out of this is the white source. Yeah, man. This is good. Yep, this is real good. Yep. Fucking kidding me, right? Yep. Double block. 2 dead rats. Kill the Death Touch token. Land. Alright. Come on, opponent hand, just be dead cards. Nope, not a dead card. Yep, not a dead card. That was my own fault. If we would have just Blood Mooned them, we had a much better chance. We'd have been able to do a lot of damage with Pack Rats. Playing it the following turn. Yeah, there was no real reason for that. My mentality there was I wanted to try to get set up on the board a little bit better before I Blood Moon since we weren't going to have any other colored sources. Thragtusk. Great, we cannot beat a fucking Thragtusk now. Alright, we're going to pass. Oh, like I said, it's Vigilance. I should have attacked with it. That was dumb. Yep. That's kind of funny, right? The interaction between Lingering Souls and Pack Rat, that's kind of funny, right? Like, that's kind of comedic. Surprised they don't take the block. I actually find this, like, quite hilarious. The fact the game is getting overtaken by a stupid Pack Rat is hilarious. Yeah, right now I'm just going to focus on continuing making Pack Rats every turn. Yep. It is scary because we're just dead to an Ugin. But... Uh-oh. Okay, Karn the Great Creator, that's fine. Yep, feels like they're going to go get a Ensnaring Bridge here. Yep, and then play Ensnaring Bridge. Well, best part is Kolaghan's command still works. Yep. We gotta draw a cooldown's command to get out from under this, and now they just have time. They just have all day to find themselves an out. Alright, local mail coding. Sure. Sure. Yep. Alright, well, I think our one way of winning the game is now out. Sure. Well, that's a problem. Alright, I think that's game. I'm not sure how we're getting out of this now that we don't have a black source anymore. Alright, well, we picked up from my punt, but yeah. We're just going to get wastelanded every turn here from this point on. This is going to plus on us and then down to again. Alright, so against Tron, we want the other Blood Moon. We want Stony Silence. I want Chandra. Collective Brutalities are bad. I think I want to cut Light and Shadow, which is I think I want to cut a Stoneforge too. I'm cutting a sword in the Stoneforge because we're bringing in Stony Silence, so we ourselves are going to shut off our own artifacts. Yeah, honestly, at this point, the only thing I would change is less dual lands, more basics. Alright, we got a mulligan. One land can't do it. Alright, this end's pretty good. Swamp, plains. Alright. I mean, you do you, bro. I can't talk shit because it works. Alright, let's just draw a Stony Silence off top here. Oh, you're not a Stony Silence, but... Yep. Go get that forest. At least I assume they're getting a forest. No, they're getting the other Tron piece. Alright. I mean, I guess they just don't have like the removal spell to kill the Blood Moon right now. Yep. Alright, so he silence off top one time. Whoo! We got there. Fuck. They had the forest. They had the forest the whole time. Yeah, let's cast the Lingering Souls and pass. Drag tag. Perfect. Yes. B-Skull. Flashback. Attack 2 in the air. I mean, they can play Karn, but it doesn't really do fuck me sideways. Yep, that's a problem. God, and I picked the ugly one too. We're really afraid of Ugin here. Or Ulamog. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So they have Ulamog mana. I don't really care about him. He's fine. Let me guess. Ensnaring Bridge. Walking Ballista. Alright, well that's clearly a problem. Let's just draw a Lightning Bolt. Oh, the F6. That's a mistake. Holy hell, opponent. That is a mistake. Alright. Wait, what did they go? Oh, they got the Bliss. Duh. I'm an idiot. I don't even remember the thing they did just 5 seconds ago. Alright, someone's crying. I already have a Blast Zone in play. Sanctum. Sanctum's a good one. Yep. Lightning Bolt. Dang it, deck. Are you kidding me right now? Is it worth it to attack and path this? We guarantee we lose it? Yeah, I think it's worth it. Yep, they put it in front of it, eat it. Yep. But to be fair, he's done more than his own fair share of work this game. Yep, put it on 2 counters. Sure. Mountain. I mean swamp, not mountain. Fuck. Yep. See what your card in your hand is. Another mine. All right. Well, I mean, I got the Batterskull, or I got the Beast dealt with Batterskull. As long as they don't draw any action in the next turn. All right, that's not action, thank goodness. Ugh. There we go. Yep. Do you have a second blast zone? Nope, just another tower. Okay. That sucks. Because now we can't protect our own Batterskull here. Alright. Cool with me. Something good? The opposite of something good. So the problem here is we're just already in so much trouble to any of their big threats. I know we're wrong, like Ugin or Ulamog and Karn right now we can play around. We can bounce this and be protected from that. But alright, well, that's a good one. Damn it, deck. Yeah, alright. Draw for turn. Well, that's a good one. But do we have anything worth bringing back? I guess Dreadhorde Arcanist? Yep. Sure. Yep. Turn target creature. Turn target creature deal 2 damage. Bolt you. Alright. Gotta kill Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright, well, the game ain't over yet, opponent. Getting Karn, I'm assuming. Ballista, eh? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So you can make a 9/9 walking ballista. draw a lightning bolt off top and end this game. Or a second Inquisition. Because that in any way helps me. Yep. That's 15. Alright, so we still have one lightning bolt, two lightning bolts. Looks like we still have two lightning bolts if we survive this turn. I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 13. That'd be 20. I think we're dead. I think Ballista becomes big enough that it kills us. Which sucks, but it is what it is. I mean, it was definitely close. That's game right there. Yep. Alright. That was a close one. It just kind of slipped out of our hands. To be fair, we drew a bunch of discard spells late in the game when they were relevant. And that's kind of like that's a good way of losing this matchup. As far as other ways of making this match better, I mean, aren't really any. Like, they just had an answer to our Blood Moon. They had an answer to our Stony Silence. They had the answers we needed. We just kind of just didn't draw. Yeah, we just didn't draw the lightning bolt we needed. So, all right. Yeah, we were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards away from the winning lightning bolt. All right, we'll be right back for the next round in just a minute. All right, so we're gonna mulligan. This is not a good hand. No black sources. All right, this hand I like a lot. I'll keep it, and I think I'm gonna put the plains to the bottom. All right, Botanical Sanctum, Serum Visions. That could be a lot of things. So overall, so far, I'm liking this deck, but I think we need to be better prepared for the big mana decks. Ooh, that's spicy. I like that a lot. Alright, so they have Summoner's Pact and Neoform. So they already have Allosaurus Rider, so let's just take Neoform. Now they need green card and a Evolution Aura Neoform. Alright, we need red. Let's add some red mana to play our Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright, let's see what they got. Manamorphose. No way, do they have it? Okay, I was gonna say there's no way they have it. Oh my god, that would have sucked. Alright, attack triggers. Yes, I will cast it. Let's take Summoner's Pact. And look at the planes. Play Lily. Plus Lily. Discard Cola. Actually, let's discard Sacred Foundry. Let me discard Sanctum. Okay. They're done. So against this deck, I mean, I guess we can do Blood Moon. There isn't like really a good. We just gotta stop them or kill them. Like there's no middle ground. If they get it, they get it. And like having Inquisition is actually good here because it takes all the pieces with the Allosaurus Rider. All right, we're gonna have to mulligan. We cannot keep this hand. It's got no disruption. All right, we'll keep this hand. It's got disruption and it's got a fast clock. I am gonna put the Lingering Souls to the bottom here. All right. Do they turn one us? All right, they're Veil is summoning us. That's what's gonna happen here. We're getting Blood Crypt. I mean, I gotta do it one way or the other. No, they're not. Okay. Allosaurus Rider. So I guess we take Neoform since once upon a time we can help them find another Allosaurus Rider. Yeah, let's take Neoform, I guess. Alright. I don't like the casting once upon a time at the end of turn. I don't like it very much. I think it's better to take your draw step and then cast it since it doesn't change its cost. That being our only disruption is a little concerning to me, but I also think it's okay. I think I'm going to get a Godless Shrine so we have double black. So whatever the next land we draw is... Yes, getting Batter Skull. Because Sword of Light and Shadow doesn't matter. Another once. Yep, another once. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, we know the entire contents of their hand. Another Thoughtseize here would be good, because we can take the Allosaurus Rider. Alright. Land. Second Lightning Bolt. Alright, well that's unfortunate. We're not doing anything this turn. That really sucks. Yep. We're getting way too much time. We gotta draw some disruption here. Yep. We really need to draw another Thoughtseize, another land so we can get Liliana into play, something. Alright, I mean... Dreadhorde Arcanist, by definition, would be the kind of card we need here. Because it can flashback Thoughtseize next turn if we don't die before then. Alright, once. I'll land. But I mean, based on what they have in their hand... Alright, let's attack. Alright, so they pitch that with Nourishing Shoal. Allosaurus Rider. Yeah, take Eldritch Evolution. Alright. Did they draw it? Holy shit, they drew it. Do they have the response? Come on, opponent. Don't have a Nourishing Shoal yet. Yes! Woo! Oh, man. Alright. Yeah, we should have lost that match. We just gave them way too much time. But, I mean, that's combination needs. Disruption and a clock. And, I mean, don't get me wrong. It wasn't a great clock. But we had Disruption, and we were able to get them in a position where when they Gristlebrand, they had to have another Nourishing Shoal right away. I mean, oh my god. Oh, so nerve-wracking, though. Alright. Also, another thing to keep in mind that I didn't think about originally is Bloodmoon's actually not perfect against them because they can't always Manamorphose to get their colors. But, yeah. Alright, anyway, we got the match there. Again, the problem with us against Neoform is that they can go off before we even get a turn. Although, interestingly enough, I think this is another matchup that maybe the argument should be we have Thoughtseizes, not Inquisitions. But, again, we're playing the Inquisition as a hedge to burn, and as someone who hates to lose to burn, I really, really like that concession. Alright, yeah, we'll be back in just a minute with the next round. Alright, we're on the play here for the next round. I mean, honestly, I like this hand. The Batterskull's a little awkward, but we got Inquisition and Bolt, Brutality, and Arcanist. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to lead on Blood Crypt here into Inquisition. So they are Breach Shift. Take Remand. No. I can tell you what card just got really good. This Brutality just got really good. I want double black. Yep. Take through the breach. Opting. Alright, they drew a Misty, alright. Kind of do want to Inquisition them here, try to get the Bolt out of their hand before we address another, or put another creature into play. Oof, they drew Cryptic Command too, though. Alright, well, next turn we can get one of these two underneath the Cryptic Command. I think it's got to be. I think it's got to be Pack Rat. I think Pack Rat has the potential of being too good here. Oh, Jesus Christ. Never mind, they drew a way to kill either of them, so it didn't matter. Alright, so we know there are 3 cards in hand now. Alright. Duress mode you. Get that Cryptic out of hand. And we're actually just dead to the breach at this point. Oh god, are we getting Cryptic commanded? They're putting the command on top. Nope, they're putting. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God, that's terrifying. Yeah, we're dead. We're dead. Yep. That's a play, all right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Blood Moons are out. It's not a Blood Moon matchup. Collective Brutality in. I think. No, I think it's too aggressive to bring in Rest in Peace here. I think Sword of Fire and Ice is good. Maybe over Light and Shadow. You don't want Cam Balls as well. Over maybe a Dreadbore. They don't seem like they're gonna have a lot of that type of card. Yeah, let's try that. Man, I really like this deck a lot. There are some things I do want to change about it, but I really like it. Oh man, Anthony, dude, thank you so much for submitting this deck. It's really nice. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I'm gonna keep this one though. And I think I'm actually gonna put the Swamp to the bottom. Inquisition U. Alright, we're taking. So they go turn 1 land, we go turn 2 Stoneforge. Yeah, we'll take Archmage's Charm. We can stick the Stoneforge underneath it. Got the Shrine. Batterskull, I think, is the choice. So I don't think we're going to get the chance to equip it. The sword, that is. Alright, they drew that. Land. Alright, we're just going to pass. Alright, end step, put into play Batterskull. Yep. Land. Technically, that's a land. Thoughtseize. Do you have an Archmage's Charm? I think that was the Blue Delta we knew about. Thoughtseize. Archmage's Charm, Cryptic Command, Opt, Snapcaster through the breach. I think I want to take the Snapcaster Mage. Yeah. That hand is incredibly annoying. Alright, so they're going to go up to 5 cards and up to 6. And have Cryptic Command up. No, it's just duress mode. I'm just going to hit the Cryptic Command or that Archmage's Charm out of their hand, one or the other. Mystic Sanctuary. Alright, Cryptic. Bouncing Drawing, I'm assuming. Or bounce counter. Yep, alright. That's good, that gets it out of their hand. Now they have Archmage's Charm. Draw 2. Yep. Alright, pick it back up. Inquisition. That's annoying. Jesus, okay. I guess let's take... Is it Charm? Because we don't care that much about Anger. Let's put Flame Slash and Lightning Bolt in their hand. Oh, fucked up. Oh, yep, I just clicked too fast. Command. Down to 2. Alright, opponent, let's see what you got. Two unknown. Leona. Alright. Leona. Fuck me sideways, seriously? Oh my god. Yep. I mean, we're probably dead. Like, there's like a 1% chance we're still somehow in this. All right, that's all I need to see. Fate seal me for the rest of the game and you win. Okay, so that one did not go well. um, that was just draws. We just didn't draw great, and they just drew everything they needed. But I mean, I guess when you're a two-color deck drawing like with a million draw spells and a million counter spells, that's gonna happen. Eh. Deck felt pretty good. I don't know. I think the fact that we have no filtering, no looking for anything, kind of hurts. Um, this is definitely a matchup. I feel like that was the issue, was not having a real like way of filtering. Um, I don't know. Anyway, we'll play one more round. We'll be right back in just a minute. All right, welcome back on the play here for our final round here. I really want this win. Let's keep this hand. This hand looks pretty good. I really want this win. I really want to go 2-3 here. I think this deck is good. I think there's just some stuff we got to work on. For example, the big mana decks I think are a big problem. And then I think the like hardcore control decks are a little bit of an issue too. Okie dokie. We're going to take Bobble, I think. This is awkwardly also not a Blood Moon matchup. It's going to be interesting. So this is going to be a Urza deck without the stuff for a without the opals and such. We'll see how that goes. It's been done before, so I mean it can be done. Oh, something I forgot to mention about the Sword of Light and Shadow that I do like is it rebuys our other mystics, our arcanists, stuff like that, but also it gives us protection from basically every color we'd want protection from. Let's play out Sword of the Meek. Alright, let's see what we got here, opponent. Four cards. EE for 0. War of Invention, it looks like. Yep, it looks like a War of Invention coming our way. Nope, just an Urza. Interesting. So next turn they'll have the mana for Urza. Ah, that's for the Germ token. That's what that's for. Okay. That makes more sense. Yep. Yeah. That's perfect. Yep. Yep. Take your one. Yep. Yeah, they were return to our hand. Should have attacked the Stoneforge, I guess, last turn. Yeah, let's Inquisition. Alright, 2 lands. It's good to know about. Interesting to note, they should be at 9 right now if we were playing a little smarter. Might come back to bite us. Alright, draw for turn. Yep. Alright, Mystic Sanctuary, and they have no spells in their graveyard for it. But this does shut off their, Yep. Alright. It's gonna do it. Yeah. Yep, we just Dreadbore it and win the game. Yep, alright. So, Urza Thopter. I want these. I want these, I believe. I think I want these, and I think I want these. And I definitely want this one. So we're just going to make a direct change for those two to start with. Then bring these right here. Cards I'm considering taking out are Blood Moons, because Blood Moon's just not great here. Brutalities, because, again, most of their deck is going to be artifacts or creatures. Interestingly enough, another matchup where I actually am pretty happy with Path to Exile over our current configuration of cards. Liliana doesn't seem great, to be honest. Maybe Camballs are a maybe. And maybe Angers aren't what we want. Why was I thinking I want Anger? Oh, for Thopters? Yeah, but I think we're dead by that point, right? Like, we're just too far behind if that happens. Also, well, they don't talk about Oko, which is nice. Arcanist was good there. There's one more card to cut. Do we just cut a Lightning Bolt? I think we do. Lightning Bolt's kind of the weakest card in our deck right now. Compared to everything else, I'd say Lightning Bolt has to be like the weakest card. Yeah, let's just run it back like this. I'll keep this. Hard to say if we're going to turn one Thoughtseize them. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna turn one Thoughtseize them. Nope, that's not what I meant to do. Yeah, I'm gonna turn one Thoughtseize here. We're getting Blood Crypt, I think. Yeah, you know what? I should have fetched off the Marsh Flats here so I could have just gotten a mountain or a swamp. EE and Dead of Winter. Nice. Okay, so I'm gonna take Dead of Winter, I guess. EE. Let's take EE. Yep. Jesus, deck. Are you shitting me right now? Plains. Arcanist, pass. This deck, so I don't think it lost a lot when they got rid of with Oko specifically, but losing Mox Opal I think affects this deck enough that the speed of it is just so diminished that it's just a quarter of what it used to be. So if they play Pluto Delta here, I'm a little scared because they go Pluto Delta Dead of Winter, but does that even bother me that much, really? If they go get a swamp and also then spend a Dead of Winter on killing my Dreadhorde, do I care that much about that? I don't think I do, right? What do we draw? Let's say Meyer, eh? That's a nice one. Yeah, we're gonna Thoughtseize. See what they're working with. Alright, well I'm taking Urza. Do I want to play Kambal into a possible Dead of Winter next turn? If I don't, they have no incentive to play anything out, right? So they're playing one Pyrite. Yeah, they're going to Dead of Winter me next turn for sure. Yep. Alright. There we go. Alright. They can Mystic Sanctuary us here. Yep, they're picking up Dead of Winter. Yep, down to 11. They can Dead of Winter the Cabal away. And they do. Kambal down. Rough turn. Attack for 2. Down to 7. Arcanist, pass. You got a counterspell? Ooh, you do. Nice. Alright, draw a card. Pick back up Deprive. Sure. Alright. Mm-hmm. Got a cryptic command for the Lingering Souls? You do. Alright. Yep. Alright, so we not only have Deprive. Misty Sanctuary back to cryptic command. Alright. No. That is a little annoying. Mm-hmm. Alright. Now having Deprive is very annoying. That's hard. That's a hard card to get around. So we know Deprive and 2 unknown. See, the awkward thing is, like, it's matches like this that the Shambling Vents looks really, really good. What artifact you put in the graveyard, opponent? Yep, you can Deprive me and pick up a Mystic Sanctuary here. Make another token. Maybe we should have attacked with both, forced them to block. Or as it resolves. Yep. Alright, picking back up. Cryptic Command, Deprive. If you have War of Invention, it's irrelevant because you win the game this turn. I can also spin the wheel. Interesting. Okay. That is quite annoying. Alright. Yeah, I didn't think about that. Alright. We're in trouble. Now they have a Cryptic Command on top so they can tap down our team next turn. Yeah, I think that was a punt. We should have just activated the Shambling Vents. Yep. I mean, that ain't game yet. Hit that Prism. Alright, opponent. Yep, they're going to Cryptic Command tap down our team. Okay. Am I missing something here? Okay, they just want to do this the long way around. No, we can't activate both, right? Nope, we can't activate both. We're 1 mana short of it. And we took out 1 Lightning Bolt, so we only have 2 left in the deck. I get to just free block with Urza. Fetch or crack it. Damn it. We should have done it during draw step. We could have won the game then. Yep. Alright. Here we go, opponent. Let's see what you got. Yep, pick back up Cryptic Command. And then draw Cryptic Command with Pyrite Spellbomb. Oh, we're going to be here forever. Yep, Astrolab. Oh, that's even better. Draw it like that. Alright, cantripping the Spellbomb. Another Urza. I think that does it. I think the second Urza wall is too much for us to actually beat here. Yeah. Yep. Crypt Command, tap my team. Yep. Yep, draw another card. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 life. Oh no, they just have Urza. Never mind, that's game. Alright. They just have Urza, they win. Alright. I think same sideboarding plan. I don't think we changed anything. Well, maybe we do want the brutalities because they have so many counter spells. No, I don't like that. It's hard enough. I think we're gonna rest in peace, so that shuts off Mystic Sanctuary well enough. I feel like we missed a kill there somewhere. Oh well, we did. We should have popped the Silent Clearing during combat, and then we would have had Path. We could have Pathed and activated Shambling Men's and killed them. So we know where we missed lethal. There's no reason not to do it during combat. I should have just done it then. Yeah, I'll keep this hand. It's not amazing, and we're our land light, but it plays. Oh, that was definitely not a card I wanted to draw here. Blood Crypt, yes. Plains, Stony Silence. Do you have a Force Negation? I was gonna say, are you playing Force Negation in addition to everything else you're playing? Because Jesus. Yep, fetching here. Alright, Sword of the Meek that does nothing. Land. Honestly, next turn I might path my own Treadhorde Arcanist, to be honest. Land. Thank you, deck. Alright, let's go attack for 1. Now let's Lingering Souls. Yep. What do you got, opponent? Fatal Push Dreadhorde Arcanist. Alright. Urza. We're gonna path that guy. EE for 0, sure. They have 3 mana now, which is a little scary. Alright, I'm happy about that. That's not what I want. Let's path. Let's go ahead Sacred Foundry. Camball. Attack you for 2. A little bit of a Nombo RE with our Stony Silence, but Alright, attack me for 3. I gotta take it. Emery, sure. Sure. Tezzeret's. Interesting. Alright, pick back up Dead of Winter, sure. Yep. Yep, Thopter Foundry, sure. Thoughtseize. They got 1 card in hand. Let's attack for 4. Sure. Go to 9. Yep. That awkward moment when Dead of Winter actually keeps their thing alive. Yep. Right, I'm glad I didn't Thoughtseize him. Alright, we're in trouble. Let's go to 6. Sure, a little late. Alright, well, that's a good one. That awkward moment when our own Stony Silence is actually hurting us. Yep. Yep, block. Lightning Bolt off top. Damn. Okay. That's rude as shit, opponent. Let me guess. Mystic Sanctuary number 2. Pick back up Fatal Push. Alright, well, there's Pack Rat for you. We really need to draw a Path to Exile again. I'm going to block with it. I got red floating for no fucking reason. Alright, we're taking the push. Lingering Souls. Jump block. Something good? Fucking kill me. Well, that's a good sign at least, I guess. Alright. Another useless artifact. Alright, blocks. Alright. Draw for turn. All I'm going to say is, so help me God, if Pack Rat is the reason we win this game. I might fucking cry if it is. To be fair, all they have to do is draw a Cryptic Command and they win the game, so... Alright. So, also something I want to point out there, what I should have done, because they were at 4, and an attack for 2, and the attack for 3 were going to be the same clock, I should have played the second Pack Rat, attacked for 2, passed the turn, and then in their attack step, made another Pack Rat if I needed to. That's what I should have done. That would have played around Cryptic Command. And the following turn when I untap, that's the same thing I could have done to play around Cryptic Command. Okay, so let's talk about the deck real quick. So, we have, of course, our Stoneforge package, which I think is fine. I like the Dreadhorde Arcanists. I really like the Pack Rats, to be honest. They felt really good. The split between Inquisitions and Thoughtseize, because your reasoning is for burn matchup, I like it. Path over Fatal Push. Clearly the mana base is skewed more a little bit towards white, so we can play the Path to Exiles over the Fatal Pushes and the Stoneforges. I think because they play around Veil of Summer much better, I think it's worth it. It's also better against big mana decks in general, because Wormcoil Engine, Primal Titan, these are cards that Fatal Push will never hit. So Lightning Bolts are Lightning Bolts. They're whatever. They do what they do. Brutalities were okay. I didn't mind them so much. But I would say if you are playing somewhere where burn is not super prevalent, sideboard them. Definitely want some number of them, but sideboard them. As far as our sideboard goes, I mean, I'm a big fan of Damnation just because I like master removal effects. Chemball was actually pretty cool. I do like it because it's really good against burn. It's good against storm. EEs are good. Stony Silence is good. Rest in Peace is good. The extra Blood Moon is fine. Angers, I'm not sure we want Anger. We might. And Chandra, I like Chandra for the Blood Moon scenarios, but I think if we work on our land base a little bit better, we can avoid that. Also, Sword is fine. I like it as a for the matchups you want that kind of effect, as opposed to Light and Shadow. And Light and Shadow, again, a hedge against burn. So overall, though, my thoughts, things I would change. So the biggest thing I would change is the mana base. 4 Blackcleave Cliffs is way too much. 3 Shambling Ments is too much. We definitely want more basics. Maybe another Swamp, another Plains. We want less of these kind of lands, and if nothing else, more fetch lands and a couple more basics so that our Blood Moons are a little bit better. Also, Possibly want more ones for our Dread Hordes because we only have Path, Bolt, and discard spells. Which, don't get me wrong, that's really good. That's a really good amount of targets. But because of that, we might want more Lightning Bolts so we have things that can be targeted all the time. Also, Dreadbore. I like Dreadbore. I like it against Jeskai control, blue-white control, that kind of thing. I like it against the Urza deck too because it does kill Urza. My thing is I want almost all of my removal spells to kill my problem cards, which Dreadbore, Path to Exile, they both kill the big threats. The biggest thing is I think we need to shift our deck to fighting against big mana. Because we can naturally have cards in our deck that are good against burn. So like sideboarding Collective Brutalities is pretty natural. Playing Light and Shadow in the main board instead of Sword of Fire and Ice or Feast of Famine, it's fine. You know, we can even play Brutalities in the main. I like Shambling Vents, but maybe not 3 of them. So I would say cut at least 1 Shambling Vents and cut like 2. So cut like this. So go 2 and 2 and cut these 3 for more basics. Or for another fetch land and another plains, another swamp. Normally I'd say 1 plains is good enough, but we do have the extra white requirement for Path to Exile, Lingering Souls, and Stoneforge. And we're not playing a way to put Lingering Souls in the graveyard, like Ransacked Lab or Faithless Looting or anything like that. So I think it's important to have a little bit more white source because it's going to be important to cast this the first time. I mean, yeah, we have Liliana to discard it, but you know what I mean. Honestly, Shambling Vents being activated wasn't much of a concern throughout the match. I feel like our mana base is pretty well constructed, all things considered. Just not really considering Blood Moon too much. But I think that's an easy fix. Like I said, I think it's pretty easy. Just cut 3 or 4 maybe lands, replace them with basics. I really like this, to be honest. Path to Exile, I've never been a fan of Path to Exile in the Mardu Pyromancer or Mardu mid-range type decks. But in this one, I'm a fan. I like it. I am a believer now. So thank you, Anthony. I think I called you Andrew at one point. I'm really sorry. Thank you, Anthony. You have definitely changed my mind. Also, Packrat. I forgot how awesome this card was to play with. I never played it in Standard. I played against it. Isaiah played it a lot. It was Mono Black Devotion sucked. I'll tell you what I'm not looking forward to. Mono Black Devotion existing again. That deck was bonkers. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think that's really where we want to be at, is something like that, somewhere along those lines. Other than that, to be honest, I like the deck. I think it's fine. I don't think there's any big issues overall. I think we had a little bit of rough time. I played a little badly too. I definitely can tell you that. But the big mana matchups, both Tron and Titan Shift, they're both definitely, I'd say, winnable. But we just got to go about it the right way. You know what I mean? So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Anthony, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you guys want me to play your guys' decks, please, it would help me out a ton. Go to my Patreon. For just $1, you get 1 standard, historic, pioneer, or modern deck a month for as long as you continue to be a patron, whatever. And it's a big help. $1 goes actually a long way. If you guys want to do help a little bit more, or you want to just see some legacy or vintage decks, go ahead and up to the $5. But if you guys don't want to help out that way, always subscribing and liking the videos and sharing them. That's a great way to help me on YouTube for free. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I definitely did. This is a different take on Mardu. I definitely think I'm going to try this version again. Anthony, I will play your deck again. I think I might play it with my changes, though, next time. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And, yeah, I'll catch you guys next time.